Good evening and welcome to Wednesday night. Hopefully, you guys can all hear me. My volume on my end seems to be a little bit low, but that is all good. We can soon fix that. Sorry, I am running a little bit late. We will see how we go with tonight's show. I'm feeling a little bit squirmish, I guess is the way to put it, and it is self-inflicted on chocolate brownie and whipped cream at the moment. So we'll just see how we go. I may finish the show a little bit earlier tonight as well. And I know what Mum's going to say. Where's my whipped cream? Hey, Mum. And she is happy to be out of isolation. We'll just say a quick hello and then I will jump in to the rules and whatnot. So Joe is here. Hey, honey. How you going, Julie? And Julie's tagged Danny L. Beautiful. And we also have Elise here as well. Hey, honey, how you going? Welcome, everybody. Say hi in the comments. I can see you all starting to come in now as Facebook has connected. I do ask people to help me spread the love and share these videos with others. Invite friends and family to join in, because you're never going to know when somebody will get something out of it that can make a whole lot of difference in their life as well. So I do ask people, when I do start readings, please make your questions direct rather than general. I am doing card readings as well with our Inner Soul guidance cards, but if you'd like to get a deck of these cards, you can certainly buy them through our Inner Soul Guidance website, so innersoulguidance.com.au, and we can certainly post them out. Otherwise, you can find Deb around town in Adelaide area at different markets and fairs selling them, as well as you can go on my website, Leanne Winston Psychic Medium, leannewinston.com, and get a deck there as well. So Mum's just saying, no, I had some chocolate. Oh, she's had a chocolate. Mum's been in isolation with COVID and just came out of isolation, and she was craving chocolate and hot cross buns for the whole time. She couldn't have them. So we do have to find inner strength, I guess is the word for it, as we go through these changes and restrictions as well with that. All right, so I will get to some readings very shortly. I have some beautiful members down in the green room as well, so we will say hello to them very shortly as well. And if you are interested in becoming a member, you can jump into the link above me here, leannewinston.com/become a member. There is 2 tiers of the membership. There's the full yearly membership that is $297 a year, or you can go into the LWPM mini membership, which is $97 a year or $10 a month. The full membership is $40 a month if you want to do it monthly as well. And you can certainly check out all the goodness that you get there. The one good thing is that my members get to come up here on Wednesday night, say hello, ask a question, and they do have priority over that as well. Talking to members, we've got another beautiful one here in the comments. Hey, Nat, how you going? I certainly will get to the cards very shortly. Julianne's here. Hey, honey. We have Natalie. Hey, honey, how you going? Said hi to Danielle. I think we said hi to Joe. And hi, Dana. How you going, hun? So lots of lovely people coming. I can see there's some new names here as well. So please don't hide. Diane, how you going, hun? Please don't hesitate to let me know in the comments. The English would help. Excuse my tiredness tonight. Comment in the comments below if you are new, so we can give you a big loving welcome to the group as well. And if you haven't already liked my page, hit the follow, or if you're here on mytimetv.live, hit the follow there. Say hey, Tammy, and Michaela is there as well. I think I said your name right as well. Now, I haven't seen it as yet, but I do remind people, if somebody messages you and asks you to inbox them or friend them or offers you a free reading, please know they are scammers. I do not condone those on my pages, and I certainly do not offer free readings readings by reaching out to you. You can join in to these lives and possibly get a free reading. But I certainly don't reach out and offer you readings in the comments either. So just keep that in mind. There are a few different scammers going on, not just here on Facebook, but in the other areas as well. So just trust your intuition. Right? We have a lot of things going on universally at the moment, and it is a really good time to just take a step back out of this energy and go back within. And find that balance as well. So Megan's saying, hi, Leanne, I'm new, looking forward to sitting back, having a look at how this all works. Beautiful. Welcome, Megan. Thank you for joining in, and thank you for letting us know that you are live. And we certainly will get into the questions very shortly as well. All right. So I'm going to say a big hello to everybody that is joining in. As I said, we are going through a lot of changes universally at the moment energetically, and it is really important to be aware of those as well. So some people may be finding that things are going to come up and be a little bit testing. Things aren't moving as fast as what you would like them to at the moment. And it really is about surrendering and going with the flow. Allow this flow just to take its natural course. And the more you give in and do that, the more you are going to find that you are not feeling so tired and exhausted and constantly sort of fighting that energy as well. So take a breath, ground yourself, and just allow that energy to move through without having the control, because the control is very much to do with the old structures, the old ways, the old paradigms. And then we need to move more into that feminine energy to bring balance these days. So, hey, Caroline. So she's here from Claire. Beautiful. The lovely Tonya is here, and Debbie. I look forward to seeing you ladies next week in Renmark with Roz. Amanda is here. Actually, we haven't seen Roz come in yet. She must be still watching NCIS. I'm sure she will pop in very quickly. Kylie is here, and Leanne. Now, if I remember, Leanne's from Tasmania tonight, honey. Aren't you normally out Whyalla way? By memory, out that way. So beautiful. So hello to everybody. Sorry if I've missed your name so far. Like I said, a big hello to everybody. All right, so let's jump down before I actually start doing some cards and have a quick hello with the beautiful members. I'm going to bring Alicia up first. Let me see if this is going to work. It's not going to work, but she's already.
I'm like,
Hey, go. You're on screen already, and it was still counting you up.
okay. Oh, was I on screen the entire time?
No, not on the whole time. Okay. But the moment I said I'll bring you up, you came up on screen, and it's not going to once again give me the double screen. So I have no idea what that's all about. So we'll put you on screen for now.
Okay, I can still see you next to me.
Yeah, because you're in the green room sort of thing. So you ladies in the green room see that. You see yourself as well as me. But those watching through Facebook and the other things that we go out to, YouTube and stuff like that, they don't actually get to see that. So they can hear me, which is fine. So how are you, honey?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Keeping busy. You're back at work now?
Yeah, well, I'm allowed to go back, so I'll source hopefully some relief work this week, and then I'll just take next term as it comes.
Yeah, okay. Because I get the reference to getting a good offer.
Ooh.
She likes that.
I do.
I love it. So, well, you're keeping yourself busy?
Yeah, trying. Trying to stay out of trouble.
We're always trying, aren't we?
Always.
I know I am. Excellent. Did you have a question, hon, you'd like to ask?
Just what I need to know the most right now.
What you need?
Whatever comes through.
All right. Well, I dropped a whole heap of cards trying to do the shuffle, and I'm going to go with these two that fell out the furthest. So I'll just put myself up on screen so people can see it. So
Okay.
the first card that came out is the Moon card, okay, and it's very much about new moons, new beginnings, new cycles, and the energies. So be prepared for that new shift that is coming through, and the changes that are coming with that. And I do feel that's going to bring an opportunity with it as well with that, okay. The Broom is very much about letting go of the clutter, what no longer serves a purpose sort of thing. So let go of those things that are taking up room, whether it's physically or energetically, medically, mentally, and be ready for the new things that are coming. So you are making room for that sort of
Yeah.
side of it. So I do feel it is quite positive with the shift that you're going through, and I do feel a lot of the hard work is behind you as well. So I want to say open your heart as well. So what's been going on there? Who's catching your attention?
So nobody knows this yet, so let's hope the family aren't watching.
Look at that.
My friend wants to set me up with someone, and I was really reluctant, and I was like, okay, fine. And I've warmed to the idea, but obviously I haven't met this person yet. So
Beautiful. You might just need to flick your camera up a little bit, hun, because we're looking at your chin. That's better. Excellent. Well, I have a good feeling about it. So I want to say go out, enjoy it, and have fun with it.
yeah, okay.
So let the inner child come out.
Okay. Let her out of the box.
Let her out of the box. She's wanting to have some fun. Look out. Beautiful. And how's Nana going?
Yeah, she's good. I took her out to lunch the other day.
Oh, beautiful. I bet she
Yeah.
loved that. So
Yeah, well, she took me, but it was food shopping.
I love it. That's beautiful. All right, honey. Well, good to see you. I love the purple hair too.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Oh, hey, why not? Put some colour in your life, I reckon. So
Definitely.
It sounds like a good plan. All right, hun. Well, it was good to see you. You take care and give love to Mum and Nana for us.
I will. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome, honey. Take care. Bye. Beautiful. All right. Oh, look. Now that we've finished, there's two of us on screen. It's always the way. All right. See ya, hun. Oh, I tell you, technology doesn't play nicely so much lately as well. So, all right, let me just pick somebody and where spirit. I'm going to be good. I'm going to go back to the start and see who's got the first card that they've asked. Nicole hasn't actually asked for a card, but she says, "Hi, Leanne. Will I have problems getting finances to build my townhouse?" I get a very strong no with that, honey, but I don't feel that it's going to happen quite as quickly as what you would like it to be. So to me, it's going to be a process. And I get you're like me, you're impatient, you want everything now, but I do feel the finances will come through, but just need to be patient in that sense. All right. Deborah, well, helps if I read in the right area. Hi, can I have a relationship reading, please? Certainly. All right, honey, my heart actually feels a little bit heavier around that side of things. So I do feel that I feel torn at the moment. So whether you're in a relationship and you're struggling with the communication side of it, or to open your heart up completely, I just get pulled from left to right with that side of it. So to me, I get the reference to it is important to open your heart up, to open up the communication and allow things to flow. I sort of feel like you put a lot of pressure on yourself. You put a lot of pressure on relationship as well with that. Let it take its course. Let go of the control is the reference I get. And I do feel moving forward, there is a very positive relationship moving forward. Now, sorry, I laugh because my daughter is not doing a very good job of keeping the cat away from me. So she wants to have the animals inside, and I told her I'm going live. They are very boisterous when I'm live, and she needs to keep them away from this end of the house. And it seems that he has done a little escape job again from her. So we'll see how long it takes her to realise. So I do apologise for his carry on when he starts more. Dobby, stop. All right, so wishing you all the best there. All right, let's bring up Dee and say hello to Dee, and let's see if we can get two of us on the screen again.
Hello.
How you going, honey? Oh, whoops, sorry, I just muted you. Sorry, what was that, hun?
I've got 101 things in my head.
Oh, no.
Just...
What's going on? Let's start there.
Okay, I was told the other night I always listen to mediums because I love hearing connections. And it was just a general Q&A, and she said there's no such thing as evil spirits.
Okay.
And I went, but my granddad to me is a very evil spirit. If I get that evil feeling, I know it's him behind me.
Yeah.
Okay. And she said there's no such thing as evil spirits. And I'm like, that's it, delete.
Yeah.
Got rid of her.
Let me break this down a little bit. Okay. So now, obviously, in this lifetime, he was not a very nice person. All right.
No,
so you don't have
anything. I didn't know him very well.
Yeah. So you obviously don't have very good memories or stories around him in that sense. Okay. So what can happen is when they pass over, they do go through a healing process. So they do reflect on their life, Dobby, go. Sorry.
No, you're all right.
I haven't even got my phone to message my daughter and say, get this cat. Sorry, I can use my work phone. Just give me one
you're right.
second with this. She's going to get a voice message. That'll be quicker. And we'll see if she listens. One sec. Watch this. Come and get this cat now, please. She's going to go, shit, Mum told me.
There's no evil spirits, but that was Mum's now.
The cat has just left the room and heading towards my bedroom now.
I love the voice.
I know. I made a point to her. Do you think she was listening before I come live? This sort of thing. So sorry about that. The cat's still going on up the passage. She hasn't come running yet. So, so they will do a lot of the healing and process like that. So she's in the toilet. I just got a message back. I'm on the toilet.
And now the whole Facebook knows.
The world, Tara's on the toilet. No wonder the cat got away from her. So
please don't tell us what she's doing on the toilet.
That's it. I don't need pictures. Thank you, John. But yeah, so I do believe that when they have passed over, they can do that healing and look at like I said, the reflective side of things and realize what they were like. But what they don't learn in this lifetime, they take in the next lifetime. Just because they've done that healing, it doesn't make that energy any different to you. So when they present themselves to you, you are still going to feel that energy the way you would have when they were here in that sense. Okay. So that is what my take is on that. Other people might have other ideas, but yeah. And I usually find, like, I had one of my students come to me and she'd been through so much with her ex-husband and he made her life hell. And when she was in that mind state of, I don't want to say she wasn't playing the victim, but she was the victim of his doing, if that makes sense. She would see spirits as dark energies. And as we did the work and she did some healing on that and found peace in that relationship, it wasn't very much about forgiving or forgetting, but she found that peace. She started to see spirit in more light, fluffier sort of energies. So they do have different effects on us depending on where our mindset is at the same time. So, which I find quite interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. My granddad never hurt me.
Yeah.
He was a nice granddad as far as I knew. Yeah. Whether he was, from what I gather of other people, he was an asshole, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I get this, I used to in my old house get this evil feeling. And it was one of the ones, if I turned around, there'd be red eyes watching me.
Oh, wow.
And I'd get to that point where I'd be scared of my shadow, and I'd go in my bedroom and everything made me jump. Scared of the dark, whatever. I don't get that here.
Okay.
And whenever I had that feeling, it was Grandad Black would come to my head.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And when I went to view my brother, my stepbrother, when I came up to his coffin, it was like, you're going to hurt me. And I backed off, and he was very cruel to me, though.
Yeah.
And I backed off. And he gives me a horrible feeling. But, my granddad, I don't know. And I've always had that feeling. And yet here in Gladstone, I feel safe.
Yeah.
So there is something, people outside, because you see someone and I go, oh, someone's here, and it's like, and there's no one there.
Yeah.
So I know there's someone around the house.
Yeah.
Aaron's picked up on it and all, but I feel safe here.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of the dark. I'm not. Yeah,
that's
I feel
good.
like I belong.
Yeah. See, sometimes stuff can be connected to the property as well. Melinda's just saying, yes, I believe my dad's done his healing when he's now passed too, sort of thing. And so, Melinda, I'd love to know, maybe let me know in the comments, how does that feel different to you now that he has passed and you can sense that healing? Does that bring you more peace as well? All right. So
yeah, I think my dad is healed, but I don't believe, like my uncle who died, who molested me, I don't believe he'd ever change.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't, and they will take that into the next lifetime with them, and they'll come back and they'll do the same lessons over and over because they're not learning it in the way that they need to. So he may have gone that way. The cat's now done a disappearing trick now that she's out. The world knows you're on the toilet, Tara. I don't know what she just said, but I didn't get snapped at, so that was a good sign.
But no, it's and like I'm so excited because tomorrow night we're going to Cairns.
Oh, yay!
I'm actually really excited. So but Bryce's job, just an update.
I was about to ask on that.
The medical, he had an ear infection, so they couldn't finish the medical.
Okay.
He's got to go back and get that finished. And the police check was held up.
Yeah.
That's got to be done manually.
Okay.
But
too much going on.
Just really excited that he's still going to get the job.
Good. Yeah. Excellent. It's got a good feeling to it. So
it does. It feels like that's where he's supposed to be, and that this job is a stepping stone.
Yeah. So, and that's the thing. Sometimes we need to have those little stepping stones to get us to where we need to be. And, you've done the major move and he's had to travel the distance and stuff like that. Things are falling into place. So that's great. Yeah. Melinda's just saying, yes, I feel so much better now. He's done some healing. And that's it, because it really does have that effect on us personally, I believe, as well in that sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, brilliant. But just is our trip going to be successful? Our trip.
You're talking my English tonight.
Oh, it's just like
I've been like that since I overdosed on chocolate brownie. The words just don't want to come out.
I feel like this in the morning. I have a shake in the morning done with ice, and it comes out like a frappe.
Oh, yeah.
So I finish drinking it, I'm like, because my tongue feels swollen from the cold.
Oh, goodness.
But
Wow.
But no, I just want to know, is our trip going to be successful and safe? And
I get yes with that. The cat's just appeared again. Sitting there staring at the door. I do feel like it's going to be safe, and I actually feel like you're going to enjoy yourself. So to me, it's needed. You need that time together.
I think so.
Yeah, perfect.
Thank you very much. And he's still going to get this job, eh? It still is there.
Yeah, it's still there. It's all to do with the timing sort of thing. I'm sure you heard your mum say many times, though, good things come to those that are patient. That's what I just had pop in my head. Yeah, see, mum said that a lot of times, didn't she?
She knows patient is not my strong point. It's
I'm there with
virtue,
you.
and I don't know what virtue means, but there you go. You used to
Yeah.
say me and patience and me and my unfiltered mouth.
Yeah.
So now I just say to people, can you hold your breath? Yeah, why? Good.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
The
So,
child is now chasing the cat around my office. When the ladies' Tara just said that, oh, Kitty wants its mummy. And this is where he likes to play the escape. Unless he gets outside, he's not happy. And he will do this half the night.
oh, we've got a cat cage, and ours takes himself to bed.
Oh, nice. This one will take himself to bed in Tara's room. But if, because we have a cat curfew here that at night time they're not allowed outside. So he just sits here and whines, and it gets deafening at times. And then he'll just take himself off to bed because he's had enough of whinging and nobody's taking any notice.
Oh, ours is an inside cat because we've got wildlife, so
yeah,
he's inside permanently, but he doesn't like to go out anyway.
Yeah.
So, well, you have a good night.
I will. You too, and you enjoy that trip. I look forward to hearing all about it.
I will. Okay,
all right, Hen. Take care.
Good
Bye.
night.
Good night. All right, let's see. It came back to one screen, so it's not going to play with me again. Let's bring up Jen and say hello to her. She looks like she's ready. Hey, honey, how you going?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You look all rugged up and nice and warm.
Yes, I've just done a really depressing task.
Have you?
Depressing task. I took out all the clothes that no longer fit me.
Oh.
Out of my closet and put some new clothes. I went op shopping today, and so I have some new clothes, but I'm not at all excited because I want to fit back into my old clothes.
Yeah. Oh, I know the feeling. I bought a top the other day and went, oh, this looks very nice. I went to lift my arms and it was too tight around the arms. I'm like, no, I can't put up with this.
At least you can put it on. I've had a few times where, you put it on, but you can't take it off, and you're
I had that.
And you're like, oh God, I think I have to live in this top now.
I nearly came out to my husband yesterday morning when I tried this top up. There goes the cat. She's sitting there watching the cat walk past her. She's waiting for him to settle. He's trying to get into my reading room now. So he sits on my chair that I read from, and he looks around like he's channeling at the same time. He always seems to want to do it before I've got a client coming here.
Maybe he is.
He could be. I took photos the other day and said to the girls at work, going, the cat's channeling again. He went back to the kitchen, Tara. So, and I was sort of headed back out to pool with my arms up in the air, and it was stuck on my arms going, can you help me out of this?
Oh, gosh. It's so embarrassing, isn't it?
It is. I didn't dare tell him it was a new top that I haven't worn yet, so it might go back to the shop yet.
I've done it in the shop where I'm in the change room and there's that panic. It's like, oh God, I'm going to have to call somebody to help get me out of this top.
It's scary, isn't it?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so beautiful. Yeah. Did you have a question, hon, you'd like to ask?
Well, I guess somewhat related to that. Yeah. I've started doing some work to try and figure out what my blockage is to do with my I guess my health and fitness, because usually I can motivate myself pretty easily. I get to a certain point and I'm like, okay, right, you just need to stick this out and then fix up the problem. But the last few months, one of my friends, how does she put it? She was like, I go to the gym every day, but I'm just training aimlessly. And so it's not really productive because I'm not really pushing myself hard enough. With my food, I don't really care. I'm just eating whatever I want, which is not great because I want all the bad stuff. And I'm just trying to figure out this block because it really bothers me. I go try on clothes and I feel really gross because I shouldn't be buying new clothes. I love my wardrobe, but doesn't help if you can't fit into it. And I'm just, I don't know, anything around that.
Yeah, okay. So to me, it feels like you've lost your passion for it, sort of thing. So whether you're not enjoying the exercise side of stuff, but also I would say the universal energy comes into it as well, because it is very much about like going back in and nurturing us sort of thing as well, as much as fitness and eating and healthy, and that is a great, lifestyle. It is that feeling like we lose that drive for what we're doing, that focus as well with that. So look at how you can switch it up a little bit. Maybe go salsa dancing or something that's going to give you the laughter, break the old patterns in that sense as well. My feeling is it's not going to be like this for long. Okay. We sometimes go through patterns where we do feel like we're up in the air, that we're just resettling it. It just means we're going through a vibrational change as well with that sort of thing, because I do the same thing myself. I lose that push, that drive to do certain things, and we pull back a little bit for a while sort of thing. Like some people might see I'm not on social media as much, but it's just like I need to retract and I need to go back into me. Yeah, and refine that balance, or allow that shift of energy to come through as well. So I promise it's not going to be forever. I do feel this is just one of those stages, one of those things.
It's been, I reckon, about a year or so, and I've put on about 10 to 15 kilos, which is huge because I'm only 5'1". And I'm changing gyms soon. I'm going to be changing where I go, and I'm going to take up swimming again, which will be good. Oh, I can see a huge spider on my wall, which is
I'm not a cat, I think.
I'm just like, oh, okay, good.
Not a proper high energy. There you go. Bounce class.
Okay.
Have you tried that one before? Because I know you're right into the gym in the past.
Yeah, I have tried a bounce class. They are exhausting. However, I am well endowed, and the twins don't like it.
It's funny you say that, because I was just thinking, God, if I said to my husband I'm going to a bounce class and explain what I'd be, he would say you're going to come home with 2 black eyes. That would be his response.
I'm like, some would say it's a blessing. I'm not too sure.
We just need lots of duct tape to hold the girls down.
Yeah, I wear a sports bra and a crop top on top. Like everything is mushed in together. So I did used to enjoy swimming quite a lot. Yeah. Like when I was going through some tough times with the crappy ex, I swum a lot, and it really helped me get through things. Like, so some people say running is like quite meditative. I can't run again because of the twins. So I swim, and I'm hoping that will help. So
yeah, that's it. Well, it looks like we're giving people a good laugh tonight. We're talking about
I'm glad. That's good.
I love it.
That's good.
And that's the thing. It's just finding something that suits you. Amanda put yoga, and that's certainly something I have thought about getting back into. I just remember the last time I went, or the last time I started up, it was like the first few weeks was like, oh my God, I can't move the next day. It's probably going to be a lot worse than that going back to it. So
and I know what works for me. My brother used to go to the gym, and he's a fantastic trainer. Like, I have many issues with my brother, but he's very, very good at training. And I just need him to open another gym. Like, that's what I need. Like,
that's it. Amanda's suggesting bike ride.
I know what to do. It's just that I get motivated with other people, and I guess if you're swimming, your motivation is not drowning. So
that's it. And I find if I go to the gym with somebody else, that competitive side comes out, and we push each other, sort of thing. I can't do it on my own either, with that side of it. But have you had your hormone levels checked lately?
No, but
okay, might be worth looking at.
So this, I don't know if it's to do with hormones or what, but I am having some investigations done with some lady bits.
Yeah.
So look, I'm not too worried. It could be something that I should worry about.
I don't get it. I don't get warning bells.
Yeah.
Around it. I think it just needs a bit of tweaking, so to speak.
Yeah. Like so I something happened, and like a friend of mine who's a GP, she was like, yeah, go get that checked out. So I've done that. I'm waiting for the results on Friday.
Yeah.
But
you may find that shift maybe what could be sort of holding on to the weight side of stuff as well. Now, I quite often say to people sometimes, like, we hold on to our weight as a protection. I don't feel that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Sort of things. So I don't feel that that's that part of it.
Yeah.
Sarah, I'm huge on manifestation. I'll tell you about that later in the week. But Sarah says manifest how you want to be and feel. You will get there. Picture yourself in meditation how you want to be. That's another thing. With one of my coaches, she quite often will say, I give my body permission to shape and shift. So I don't need to hold on to that weight anymore, sort of things. But that's something that she will quite often remind herself. So, so maybe do the meditation, connect with your body in that sense. I just say bugger off weight, but I'm not that polite.
Yes, I am very much like you. Like at the moment, I'm like, I don't even know what I've eaten. I'm so bloated. Like you could stick a pin in me and I will explode. Like I just,
I actually wonder if there is like a viral thing going around along those lines, because I've heard a few people complaining of that lately and just going, I feel so bloated, but I don't know why. Sort of thing. So whether it's just a bit of a tummy thing that's happening, I'm not sure.
Maybe I need to get some Yakult into me.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Like that good bacteria. Because honestly, I'm not eating anything that's that out of the ordinary for me. And or wearing hoodie. Well, this is basically an hoodie, not
sorry, I took that
time.
My daughter went down the shopping centre before in her pajamas with the hoodie over top to hide the pajamas.
Is that better or worse than wearing pajamas, wearing your hoodie out?
You should come home with chocolate brownie and whipped cream to make whipped creams.
You know what? I just quickly, I went to a friend's house the other day and she had made scones and she had jam, but she didn't have any cream. No. She had cream, but she didn't have the beaters or something like that. Yeah. So we poured it into a jar and just shook it for a little bit and it beat. Like,
oh, wow.
Totally worked. I was like, that's amazing. Like, and it didn't even take that long. Like, I thought that it would take a really long time. It took maybe like 3 minutes, 3-4 minutes.
Oh, wow. That's incredible. And it's funny you say that, because Tara, while she was making the whipped cream, because she's working in a childcare centre and they've got to come up with educational stuff to teach the kids.
Yeah.
And she was looking at something where you do the cream and shake it to make butter, sort of thing. I thought that'd be great for the kids to do. I'm thinking, they get bored with that really quickly.
I have made my own butter using electric beaters, and even that was quite a process. I don't know. Try it and tell me how long it takes to make it into butter.
A whole heap of 3-4-year-olds will get fed up really quickly, I reckon.
It's like pass the parcel. Whoever gets the lump of butter.
They'll go home with long arms going, my arms are hurting.
Oh, dear.
I love it.
And just to give you a very, very quick Travel Man update. Yeah. So really, really funny. So last week, I think the advice was along the lines of, I can't even remember what it was. Do you remember what it was?
Open up, tell him how you feel.
Yeah, something like that. Or like there was a shift. I don't know, but really, really oddly, he sent me a message basically saying like, oh yeah, I'm going to come to Adelaide like just to see you, because usually when he comes, it's because he's got meetings and things like that. So he didn't end up coming. But I'm like, you've now opened this door of like why are you coming? And I asked him flat out, and I was like, oh, so how many meetings do you have during this time? And he was like, oh, none. And I was like, oh, so what? You're just coming to see me? And he was like, yeah, I would be. And I was like,
that started a whole new lot of thinking going, didn't it?
I was like, oh, I don't know. And honestly, I think the way that I was responding to it says a lot, because I wasn't overjoyed. I wasn't like, oh my God, he's coming to see me. I was like, this is weird. Like, this is
this isn't him. Yeah.
Yes.
We're open to change.
Yeah. I'm like, what has happened? And in the end, it didn't eventuate. So I was like, oh, well, not surprising that he was talking crap. No, I mean, he's going to come back. I know he has to come back to Adelaide because he's got work here. Like, I know that that's going to happen. And he's off to America tomorrow. Is tomorrow Thursday? Yes, because it's Wednesday. Yes. I'm talking to you on Wednesday night. Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I did feel a shift, and then the last couple of days I felt another shift, like going the other way, like like retreating. So I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, just go with the flow. Let it take its course.
I know.
Be open to what is to come. Which it says me with a big smile on my face that they can't see, nobody else can see.
Oh dear. All right.
Have fun.
I'll let you go. I've taken up enough of your time.
All right, honey. All the best. Let me know how you go with the doctor. Okay. Send me a private message when you have to share that with the world.
Okay. All right.
All right, honey. Take care. Bye. All right. Oh, look, now it works. It's always the way. I did exactly the same thing last time and it didn't work. So, and I do strongly feel at the moment everything is about timing, and we do need to just surrender to this energy and let it take its course. Have that picture in your mind what you're working towards. Have those, I don't even want to call them dreams. I want to call it the reality that you want to happen, and see yourself living it, like Sarah said in the last comment sort of thing, and allow yourself to feel that energy in, because the more we can align ourselves in that energy, the more we are going to find that things are going to fall into place. Okay. When we surrender and we go with the flow, we are allowing that magic to happen. We're giving into that. Okay. Because Melinda says timing, certainly. It is very much about just allowing everything to take its course in that sense, sort of thing. And when we do let go of those structures, old habits, old patterns, things will just fall into place, because we no longer have expectations around it. We have that clear picture of what we're working towards, and we are drawing that energy within, and see it come in through your heart space. You know, we can do the breath work through our heart space, our heart chakra. And when we breathe out, what we're doing is I practice on sending love out around the world, the universe. And when I breathe in, I'm bringing all that abundance, that love, whatever it is that I'm manifesting, into my heart space, and feeling that energy as well in that way. All right, so let's do some more cards. Melinda says she would love a card. Certainly, hon. Let's do one for you. That one was jumping out at me. Okay, I laugh when this comes out, because I know I've had a conversation with you in the inbox recently. It is very much about your spiritual awakening, hun. So you're in the right place. Trust your gifts and allow that to flow. The card says your higher vibrations are rising within. Your spiritual path is calling you. So step back into that, honey. I just, like I said, I had to laugh when I seen that one come in for you. All right. And it's funny because that one literally jumped out of the pack as well with that. So wishing you all the best. Hey, gorgeous Sandra. How are you going? She says, hi, Leanne. Is there, please, anything for me from Philip or Mum? Because let me go over here. And Kerry, my daughter, has a tattoo for Mum. Oh, lovely. And the day after she was done, a ladybird, oops, it's running off screen, landed on the tattoo and was wondering if that was from Mum or not. Thank you so much. Sorry, the chocolate Brownie is trying to repeat on me. Yes, honey, I do get that is very much from your mum. And I always say, and I'm sure you've heard me say this before, honey, that where your mind goes, first of all, is that true connection with spirit. It's the second thought that comes in that is your monkey mind, where you are thinking, did we imagine that? Did we want to think that? Was that something we needed to feel type of thing? That type of thing is the monkey mind. So I do get a very strong yes around that. And I do feel like that's not the only sign that mum puts in front of you and Kerry, because I get the reference to she has been around you a lot. She shows me there's been a lot of changes going on, and a lot of that stuff has been like a roller coaster as well, sort of thing. And I do feel that you are starting to come out the other end of this energy where things will start to settle down. Go back within, nurture yourselves, find that balance back within, and mirror those energies of others away that do not serve a positive purpose in that sense. All right, hun? So wishing you all the very best there as well. Okay, so sending lots of love. I look forward to catching up with you. I think we're going to catch up in May, aren't we, at the big Psychic Expo at Wavell Showgrounds. So take care, honey. All right, Ashika. Sorry if I said that wrong. I think I have. She says, I am new here. And so the thing is, I am new here and would love a general reading, please. Now, honey, you probably didn't hear me at the beginning, but I do ask people for direct questions when it comes to spirit, or they can hashtag card, and I will give them a reading from our Inner Soul Guidance cards that Deb and I had published last year. So I'm going to pull you a card, honey, and it is the confirmation card. So ask the questions, ask your loved ones on the other side what it is that you need to know, what you need, what you want help with, tell them, and open yourself up for the answers that will come back. The signs will appear. All right. Now, in saying that, the signs don't always appear straight away. It may take a day or two before you actually get those signs, but please know and trust they will come through when they need to. So don't forget to hit the like button as well, because I know you said you're new here. All right, let me see. Okay, that was for Jen, that message. Okay, let me just drop back up. Roz says, I tried yoga once or twice, or thrice, but was about to tell about it, too hard to get off the floor. Roz, it's getting like that as we're getting older. So, by the way, just while I'm thinking about Roz, Roz and I are heading to Renmark next weekend on the 14th, the 12th, Tuesday the 12th, and we'll be there until the 14th of April. So if you would like a reading, or you're in that area or know somebody in that area, let them know, because we do have a small amount of bookings still available. So certainly do reach out if you'd like some more information. Melinda's saying she gets into a rut as well. Brooke, can you connect with me, please? All right, honey, that's a bit of a general question as well. So I'm going to pull a card for you, and the card that has fallen out or jumped out at me is the Dove card, okay? It's about making peace offerings and allowing yourself to absorb that silence and that peace within yourself as well. So with that, I get the feeling you've had a lot going on, and I feel like there's been a bit of a struggle that you've always had to sort of fight for your want or fight for your beliefs in that sense. So Spirit's just making reference to, it is about going back within. It is about finding that peace within yourself. Like I said earlier, if you didn't hear me, I believe it's not always about forgiving or forgetting. It is about finding that peace within the situation or situations within ourselves that helps us to move forward as well, because it is about letting go of what no longer serves a purpose. All right, honey. So welcome and thank you for joining in. Okay. Caroline is from South Africa. Hey, honey, welcome. Are there any messages from spirit guides for me, please? All right, now with spirit guides, I am a big fan of connecting with your guides yourself. I encourage people to do that, to trust in their intuition. If you are interested, on my website, leannewinston.com, inside of the shop area, there is a guided meditation that you can download from, I think it's like about $10 or something like that, that you can listen to over and over and over. And I guide you through a meditation where you can meet your spirit guides. You can find out who they are. You can ask them as many questions as you want to, and also find out how many you actually have. All right. I do have a gentleman around you, though, that feels more like a father figure for you. So would I be right in saying dad is passed over? If it's not dad passed over, then it's his dad coming in. And when they do that, they mirror each other to show me their similarities are very similar in their personality, their looks, that type of thing, which then would then have me look at dad's health and what would be going on. I do feel this is more father figure than grandfather figure with that, okay? I do get the hand on the heart, which is my sign for love and pride for yourself as well. But I also feel like there was a lot going on with his health in the heart, lungs, chest area as well with that. This gentleman does feel like he's been passed for a while, but I feel very much at peace and out of pain with his energy at the same time. So when they let me know there is no pain, it makes me believe that there was pain in their health or in the just prior to their passing in that way. So can I please leave you with that, Caroline? And thank you for joining in as well. All right. So who else has asked? Sorry, I'm just going back up the list. Julie's saying meow. She must have found him, or he's gone and climbed in her bed finally. Okay, Danielle, did I do a relationship? No, I didn't. I didn't do it for you. That was for somebody else. Can I have a relationship reading? Is my soulmate coming? I got yes to that. Now, let me touch on soulmates, okay? I believe, yes, there are soulmates out there, but they don't always come in the form of a relationship. You may have a best friend in the same sex that is a soulmate. You may have an auntie and uncle, a brother or a sister that could be a soulmate. You could have somebody that is half your age that it could be a soulmate. So they don't always come in the form of relationships, okay, as in love, romance sort of thing of it. So I also find patterns in people that ask for soulmates, and I'm not necessarily saying this is you, honey, but I do want to just make this comment because it's a pattern that I see in people that are sort of stuck on finding their soulmate, are people that are trying to, how can I put this, trying to push relationships. I don't want to say necessarily is desperate to have somebody in their life, but somebody that is willing to grab on to something that comes along, whether it's right or wrong sort of thing in that sense. Now, like I said, I'm not saying this is you, honey, but I do find there are patterns in people that focus around the soulmate. Open your heart and allow that love to come in, because I do feel, honey, that you are a little bit guarded around your heart, and that can also very much come from past hurt, pains and experiences and stuff like that. So maybe do some reflection on what it is that you've been through in that area. Let go of what no longer serves a purpose, but also look at how far that you've come. You need to find you, and when you find you and find that peace within you, that balance, the right person is going to be put in front of you when you least expect it, all right? And I'm a big believer in letting that take its course, because what we quite often do is when we get into that in heightened state that we must have a partner, or you are so lonely that you're desperate to have that contact in your life type of thing, we quite often will grab onto the wrong person. And then we create that heightened imbalance in our relationships, and it isn't a good strong foundation to build on a relationship, and you will have that roller coaster of a relationship. English helps. So let it take its course, let it happen in time, let that inner child come out and play, put yourself out there and just open it up your heart and trust in the process. My feeling is somebody will come into your life this year, and it will be for a lifetime. But you need to let it take that process. All right, honey. So wishing you all the very best in it as well. All right, Vanessa is saying hi. I don't think we acknowledged Vanessa earlier, but I didn't acknowledge a comment earlier. Nara, hello. Can I have a reading, please, general or guidance? All right, honey. You've asked for guidance. Okay, you've got a lot going on around you. I actually feel very much stuck in the moment with your energy at the moment, but I do feel there is shifts coming very shortly, and I do feel that shift of energy coming through is going to bring opportunities with it. You're ready for change, so whether you've been feeling a little bit sorry, I'm going to acknowledge that in a minute. A little bit frustrated, a little bit stuck, a little bit up in the air lately is another way I can describe it. Please know that shift is coming through. Now, I've just got a gentleman that's literally just tickling the side of my face. So whether you get those tickles or that gentle touch to the side of your face, I feel like it's more of a comforting, protective, warm sort of feeling, like loving feel in doing that. And I do get the older gentleman around you with that, letting you know that he is there, he's protecting you, and that you are very much loved and cared for. All right, so hopefully that makes sense to you, and I wish you all the very best as well, honey. All right, let me just jump down a bit because a lot of these questions or comments I did put up. Roz says the change in the change of the change. Are you talking double Dutch like I am, Roz? But I get where you're going with that as well. The change in the change of the change. So the change is within the change. I love it. So beautiful. All right. So I did Melinda timing. Sandra, I did done that one. Brooke, hi beautiful, would love a reading. I've done that one. Melinda, you are very welcome, honey. It's my pleasure. Joanne, hey gorgeous, how you going? Whoa, okay, cards are jumping out at you, huh? You got 3. All right. Oh, interesting. Okay, so the very first card is the breath card, and it is very much about releasing what no longer serves you. Take that deep breath, ground yourself, and recharge, pull on that inner energy, a sort of thing with that. The next card that came out is the emotions. So acknowledge your emotions as they come up, the feelings. And let me read that. Acknowledge your feelings while being present in the moment. So take note of what's coming up. Take note of how you're feeling and look at the difference in the change that you're feeling as well with that, because I feel you've been going through some changes within yourself as well. All right. And the moon card is very much a reminder about the moon. The new moon brings new changes, so new cycles come with that. So look and open yourself up, ready to receive the new beginnings in that sense, honey. So you've been lucky to get the 3 cards with that. So take a breath, ground yourself, let go of what no longer serves a person, serves a purpose, and acknowledge the emotions as they come up, how you're feeling, knowing that change is happening and change will flow in the way that it needs to. So wishing you all the very best as well, honey. Julie says, will we accept my offer or are we off to court? I do feel the offer is going to be accepted, honey, but I get the reference to it's that feeling of being drawn out until like the last minute in that sense. All right. Keep that positive, clear picture of what you are working towards and focus on that energy. All right, bring it in. Just a reminder for people, we are very much in a heightened state of manifestation, and I say to people, be careful of what you are wishing for. Okay, so have that clear picture of what it is you want. See yourself living it. See yourself on that same vibration with that thing or experience or whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest. and like I said, start living it like it's already here. I'm actually drawn to doing a little bit of a video on that. So whether I do that inside of my Epic Flow group, and if you would like to join that, please do find, it's called what is it? It's Epic Flow on the end, Creating Epic Flow. So it's a free group that people can join that comes in, that I help, and I talk about what's going on. I give some tools and different stuff to help people to achieve certain things in their life. So if you're wanting to move old stuff, old ways, the fears, the patterns, the trauma, all that type of thing out of your life, and move the mindset, the focus on the mindset, jump in there. It's a great place to connect with other like-minded people. You will have to ask to join, and there will be questions that I will ask you as you join as well. So please do answer them. All right. Okay. Melissa, I get yes without even reading that question. Is your uncle around us? I get a very strong yes with that. Aska says that's correct. Thank you, honey, for the feedback. I really appreciate it. Brooke, I did a card for, hey, we've got two Brookes here. Hey, Brooke, how are you going, hun? Good to see you. Now, Brooke actually does his own shows as well here on his page. Brooke, do you want to put that in the comments and I can bring it up before we finish? Intuitive, I've gone totally blank as well. So he brings on different readers and stuff. And I've been up there with him as well. So yeah, certainly check out Brooke's page. If you go to Brooke's page, his personal page, I'm sure he's got a link there as well with that. Sandra says, oh yes, we find will for sure. Thank you so much, Leanne. You are very welcome, honey. It is my pleasure. All right. Well, we are just out of time, I was going to say. Gone past time is probably a better way of putting it. Once again, thank you, Roz. If you do want to make a booking with me, or you want to purchase a deck of the Inner Soul Guidance Oracle cards, certainly check out leannewinston.com. If you're interested in any of the transformational experiences I've got going on, where we do create that epic flow in your life and work one-on-one with you, certainly check that out. I am also doing a 6-week course for spiritual healers, readers, business like-minded people that want to move past the hustle and the burnout to create that epic flow in their business and bring in the, the 10, 20K months or whatever it is they want to work towards. You certainly reach out via inbox and ask me about that, and I certainly will get back to you on that stuff. So, Jenna, just quickly, that grabbed my attention, says, do you see my baby coming earlier than the due date? Yes, but not by March. I want to say in a couple of days. So I want to say pretty much going to be just on your due date, honey, with that side of that. Okay. All right. There's still a lot of questions there, Julie. You are very welcome. Joanne, you are very welcome as well for the guidance today. Not a problem. All right, excellent. So there's still a lot of questions I haven't got to. There we go. I knew it was intuitive something. Brooke's page is Intuitive Focus. So please do jump over there. Let me put the right spelling up there. You got the typing fingers like me. I actually realized just before I came live, and that's what made me late, I was typing something and my keyboard was missing a letter every now and then it just died. So the batteries went flat. So so Intuitive Focus. Thank you, Brooke, for that reminder. All right. So a big thank you for everybody joining in and the love and support that comes through for each and every one in that way. Do check out my website, leannewinston.com. If you want more information, let me put the website up there again. Thanks, Roz. If you want more information on Renmark trip next week, at the 12th to the 14th of April, check out in Leanne Winston Psychic Medium's page under events, and Roz's and my booking links are very much there as well. I will be April the 30th, we are out at Elizabeth Shopping Centre. I'm running a expo there with a few stall holders. Come along if you're in the area and have a look. We've got crystals, we've got readers, we've got healers. We've got lots and lots of different products and stuff as well on display for the day from 9:30 to 4:30 p.m. on the 30th of April. I will be with Roz, and Mum and Dad will be there with the stock, and a couple other beautiful readers and healers will be, and Deb with the cards. We'll be at the Adelaide Expo, Adelaide Psychic and Wellness, what is it? Psychic, Mind, Body and Spirit Expo at Wavell Showgrounds. Now, by memory, that's the 28th and 29th of May as well. All right, gorgeous souls, take care. Julie's going to look you up, Brooke. Beautiful. I'm sure you will enjoy it. All right, well, take care. Remember to nurture yourselves. I will do a video on manifestation in the next few days or over the weekend. And if there's any questions, thanks, Roz, that you may have, or any subjects you would like to know about, please do let me know in the comments, and we can certainly talk about that stuff as well. All right, gorgeous souls, don't forget to check out my website and my beginner, start again. It's past my bedtime. My membership area as well, if you're interested in joining the memberships as well. All right, take care. Lots of love out to everybody and sending healing to those that need it. And I will see you very soon. Bye for now.